Homer accidentally caused a nuclear leak while messing with his colleagues using a mechanical claw. Soon, the toxic gas spread outdoors. Poisoning colleagues doesn't matter, dying here is the big deal. As a few of them scrambled to escape, they discovered that the emergency exit was just a painted-on door. Burns was furious when he heard about it and immediately took care of the problem. The job vacancy had to be filled with a new employee. Although the new worker couldn't operate machinery and was even illiterate, the price was right, only 1 cent in wages. The Department of Labor swooped in to take the illegal immigrant away. Despite Burns' smooth-talking defense, the prosecutor didn't buy it. They discovered that a missing Brazilian soccer team had unexpectedly shown up at the nuclear plant as workers. The agent demanded that Burns immediately rectify the situation and hire female employees to eliminate gender discrimination. Hiring women meant that Lenny could no longer spit casually, and Carl couldn't just take off his pants when it got hot. At that moment, Smith appeared with the new employee, Mindy. It was just another routine onboarding process, but when Homer saw her, it was as if he had laid eyes on Venus, the goddess of beauty. Though Homer refused to admit he was smitten, his physical reaction was undeniable. He found it increasingly difficult to control his thoughts. So, at Moe's Tavern, he openly confessed that he had developed feelings for another woman. Barney suggested that Homer might just be attracted to her looks, and after some deep conversation, he'd probably lose interest. Homer then decided to talk to Mindy at the nuclear plant, but to his shock, they both liked the same donut flavor. Clearly, she was Homer 2.0. Homer tried to find some difference between them to distance himself, but he was astonished to realize that their interests and preferences matched eerily well. However, just when Homer was doing his best to avoid her, he bumped into her again in the elevator. Fate always seemed to play tricks on him. Homer tried to focus on non-sexual thoughts, but even twin sisters shaving their legs and Barney in a bikini couldn't stop him. Finally, after a grueling day, Homer was eager to go home and be affectionate with Marge, but unfortunately, she was in the midst of a severe cold and feeling weak. Still, she handed him a new custom t-shirt she had bought for him. Homer quickly changed the subject and turned on the TV, only to find it discussing presidents like Kennedy, Bush, and Clinton with extramarital affairs. The subsequent program made him feel tempted to commit a crime.
Just do it.